and welcome to another community presentation of the Final Fantasy Randomizer Spring Tournament 2022, the Kraken Games. Tonight we have a race between Bourque and Krelen. In the booth tonight you have me, Saracen, joined by Admiral Tryhard. Admiral, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I've been watching a few of these races go on today. We've got a lot of these races for the spring tournament going on, which includes this race right here between Krelen and Bourque. Would you like to tell us a bit about these runners?
So Krelen had quite the showing last year in spring tournament, I think. And I say this because he took a match off the guy that knocked me out. So Krelen has been a duck for a while. He's been in the community for at least a year and a half at this point. And like I said, his run last year in spring tournament took him to the round of 16, I want to say. And that was a challenging flag set for everybody involved. Rich is a little bit newer to the community, but man, he puts in the work. He's the kind of guy who will run practice seeds, he'll watch back the VOD, nitpick the little improvements he can make. He puts in the work to get better at this. Now, he rolls some real nasty stuff for himself, no matter what the flag set is. He'll roll the same flag set as everybody else, and his stuff is just brutal for some reason. So
don't let him roll for you. No,
or do you know? It's good for the audience.
You're into that. But anyway, our runner should be starting here any minute now.
About a minute out.
So let's talk about the classes that you see up front. We've got Fighter Black Belt, Red Mage, White Mage versus Thief Fighter, White Mage, Black Mage. And I have to say, we've got some interesting blur sings, especially on the melee classes. For fighters, we've got plus 20 hit percent and plus 10 strength, but at the cost of Black Mage HP growth. Thief, a similar story. Extra strength, extra MDef to start, but a 20 HP penalty. And more or less the same for the Black Belt, except it's a Vitality Malice. These are glass cannons, so will they survive long enough to get their damage out?
Yeah, on the mage front, we've got red mages with plus 20 agility, and they can use the defense sword right away, but they cannot wear a ribbon. White mages 20 MDef in the white shirt, but they get minus 1 MDef per level. And our black mages plus 10% hit, plus black shirt, but no bracelets.
We've got level 1 life 2, which means the red mage, the knight, and the white mage can all learn life 2.
But we're looking at only instant kills on the black side, with Bane and what was the other one? Was it Zap? I didn't quite catch it before they jumped out, but yeah. Only instant kills, no damage spells to speak of. But we did have one of the lock spells in there.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these earlier enemies do not resist a whole lot, and if you have like an array of elements and you know the weaknesses, you can get by till at least level 2 or 3 magic.
Yeah, and
no. So speaking of dumpster fires at Bourque,
hey, I rolled this one.
But Bourque is playing it, so yeah, he is used to these trash because damage poison on imps. That's a scary early game.
I rolled a doozy. A whole lot of nothing in our Toph chest. It was like, what, 500 gold and 2 heal potions? Great.
Hey, that's enough for iron armor plus 1.
Zap, ineffective. Very sad.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Bane is a little bit more likely to hit Garland.
Yeah, a little bit. Zap has a very low accuracy. This is a problem for Rich.
Uh-oh. Hey, that fighter with the fighter and thief with extra strength, if they can hit, they might be able to do it.
Rip Thief. Side note, wow, that is a great death sprite for the thief there. We get a canal and a cube from King and Sarah, respectively.
Nothing that'll really help us until we get extra transportation.
Yep.
Yeah, buying us some housing, because if you see those imps, you're like, especially without the thief, you're not gonna live very long.
Alright, Krelen is first across the bridge. Rich is stopping in to get that iron +4.
Like, we got a comment from Twitch chat talking about the extra strength and whether or not you need a weapon to utilize it. That is true for the black belt. And only the black belt. So if you find that early Masa and you want to get the black belt off the ground pretty quick, that extra strength does help.
Unrunnable Ogre as the second encounter in the Matoya area. Super great. Just, you know, one more waste of attempt. We get our loose rod right out the gate from Krelen.
That is one of two loose... Oh,
and the TNT! Wow!
Oh, they can skip chests. Oh, Krelen feeling really good here, because you don't need to check like anything because you run black belt strats.
This is absolutely enormous. So Hera asking about the box on Rich Bourque's screen. That is not part of the rando. That is part of Rich's standard layout.
Yeah. After this race, we'll probably give out the shout out, and maybe Rich will talk about it. But yeah, Rod is one of our necessary items to get into the Earth Cave, which is a required dungeon because we need to light all 4 orbs. We're not playing Shard Hunt. Oh my god!
Fast, and that's it.
We don't have any
sweepers.
damage. We don't have any damaging sweepers.
Yeah, we're looking at baning the pirates. This is glorious. What did I roll for these folks? My goodness.
However, there is a possibility we could be saved here because both runners have a white mage. So if you see harm magic at level 3, that's probably the if all else fails right there.
With the crown, okay. This is giving us a nice route along the west side of the Circle C.
Yeah. Also, I noticed that Ruse is also knight learnable, so that's the knight in all aspects except for the HP looks amazing.
So we have gold +1s in the armor shop here.
Yeah, and only 18,000 for them, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, decently priced, positively rolling gold bracelets is a steal.
I'm with you, Ale. We're gonna see level 8 fade level 8 nuke, and nobody's gonna like it.
I mean, surely we'll find a sweeper, right?
Yes, at level 7.
I like the way you think. But hey, Rich Bourque purchasing some kind of sword for the fighter. I believe that was a short sword?
I saw sabers +1 back in Canaria. I don't remember.
It does have like a full sword, like it's a double-sided sword in like its animation, so I know the thief can't equip it.
Bet you didn't know that, chat. But that's the logic of thief swords. So they only have one edge in the animation.
Girls with blaze! Oh no!
did a good job, clearly. Alright, so we're getting the TNT turn in here on Krelen's side.
If we can get there.
Soon.
Yeah, take every 10. Even if you don't have a good run off the hard reset, it might be worth just hard resetting and save scumming if you can afford the tents, because these are some nasty scripts.
For a floater early, but we don't have a canoe yet.
Yeah, we do have Northern Docks on. We've got the canal. When do you think we're gonna see canoe if we get ship?
Goodbye, Hooray Dwarf. This early, I want to say that we're gonna see either that crown turn in or marsh turn into our canoe.
What? That's the logical answer. Get that out of here.
I mean...
Oh wait, we don't have Ryokan open, do we? Or the Ryokan dock.
You actually have to have the canoe in order to get your floater turn.
Oh, we
in, yes.
do. We have.
There's
Northern
the canoe. We do have
Hey,
Northern Docks. We do have.
Oh,
Northern
okay.
Docks.
So my little Massachusetts scenario is not going to play out.
That was a glance out of Astos. Please, sir. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop that.
Oh, slowing down our fighters, and he has really high MDef, so he's not going to go down to these spells. You're gonna have to beat him down the old-fashioned way.
This is kind of cruel in the funniest way possible. So,
yeah. Oh boy, we're in for a treat, folks. This seed is looking to be a proper dumpster fire.
Oh, the minute you see that reset, it's... Yep.
Imagine not being able to do damage to Astos. A long sword +2. That's
silver. Was it silver +4? I think that's better than the long sword.
But you need to buy spells like cake.
And temper. I saw temper in there.
Yeah, but still no sweeper. Oh, we got harm.
We got harm 4. Harm 4 exists. And Cure 4 at the same level. Alright, so the White Mage is set.
Our White Mage is our offensive spellcaster right now.
Wow. Yeah, good job, me.
Okay, well, we haven't seen level 4 Black Magic.
Oh, this is the best. This is the best.
4 levels of Black Magic and not... Oh, that's a... Oh, wait, that's a tail.
That's funny, actually, because for Krelen, that tail is not necessary, right? Like, you can skip the tail.
But you can always come back to it if you want to. Because it's only 10,000 gold and it's sitting in Elfland. Also silver +4s and pro rank +1. Elfland's got really nice items in its shops, apparently. But not Black Magic. Temper.
And Cure 4 for the Red Mage as well. It's also night learnable. This knight, without that malice, is fantastic.
Honestly,
unfortunately.
Seeing this magic, I'm just like, man. Because, like, you know, you've got +10 strength and +20 hit %. Like, the fighter's biggest weakness normally would be if you've got a really absorbent Topher. But you can kind of get around that. You just need a good sword, which requires digging, and you don't know where any of the loose are. Or, no, you already seen both loose, so you're not looking for any loose.
But Rich has cleared Astos.
Yeah. If I'm Rich, I'm going directly towards Elfland, and then make my way further right to get the floater. I would not go Marsh Cave here.
So...
Oh, Astos has Squint.
to go along with the glance. Does Krelen not have level 3 charges on the White Mage? Because that harm 4 would do work. He has no charges. Okay. Cool.
Okay, so every physical based class has just been slowed, so yeah, we're only getting one hit, and the White Mage is in the glance. Oh, okay.
We got the Brack. Okay.
Man, this is the first seed I've ever seen where the only way to kill Astos in the early game is to Brack him.
Or Bane, in Rich's case, which, I mean, is fantastic. I'm proud of myself. Debut seed roll in race time, and this is what I get. Heck yeah.
Oh. So anyway, you get that canoe. Krelen going straight to the southeast of the world map, heading straight to Ryokan.
And taking advantage of the encounter manipulation. Now, one thing I will say is he set himself up to go the long way at first, so now he's remembering. Go south.
It's like, wait a minute, I have a floater. And we're not even 15 minutes in, and Krelen has started flying. I just realized that his timer hasn't been going.
Yeah. So where are you headed if you're in these guys' position?
I would go Melmond, check Sarda. Because I want to see what's at level 5 magic, because this is awful.
Womp womp Ruby. I hear that. I think I would be checking Cardia for the gear. And then routing in Melmond from there. Well, I guess Melmond, or I would go to Sarda first, then I would check Cardia.
Yeah, you could check Titan's Tunnel now that you got the Ruby, since you're here.
Yeah. As much as of a womp as that Ruby is once you've got your floater already. Fade level 6.
Ruse Stick. That Black Ball is very happy. Because, like, the Knight can cast it. I don't know if we're going with ninja strats on Rich's side yet.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see how that shakes out.
Where is Krelen going?
That's an excellent question. He's trying to figure that out. I think you get lost a little bit with that little tail off of the west coast of the Onrak continent sometimes.
Yeah.
He's just trying to find his way.
Yep. Krelen saving in the air, which recommend to everyone if they're not sure if they want to keep the loot in Cardia.
Yeah, especially with this island in particular. Like, you can land next to the grass one. You can land, close enough with the forest one for how many chests there are.
Yeah, and then you can just not save again, because you can just go check this and reset back to the middle.
Mm-hmm. 2 houses. I actually keep that.
Yeah, houses are... we're tight on cash. That's an issue.
Which is kind of funny, because I know that one of the things that Krelen dipped out of was like $4,000 from one of the boxes in Marshy. Okay, so this is so far not the play that pays.
Yeah, at least it's still a very low committal play, because like it's so quick, because they're all...
We have a damage sweeper. He didn't check the top right chest.
But like...
He killed the dragon and left.
So, your sweeper is fire 2. Out of the first 4 levels of magic. How do you feel?
Oh, womp womp.
Yeah, because fire 2, does that have slightly less power than other spells.
No, it's the same as Lit 2, and I think slightly less than Ice 2 because the ice spells are
Yeah.
a level higher. Not that anybody likes ice spells, because I always think of the Jet heuristic, which is if it's undead, use fire. If it looks like it's from the ocean, use lightning, and if you don't know, don't use ice.
For me, it's always when in doubt, use Lit, because like it's there's not much that's there's not a lot that's weak to it, but hardly anything resists it, right?
Sounds, reasonable enough.
Yeah, but if I want to use ice on something, I'm using it on hydras and water elementals.
It seems like all of the low ball treasures have rolled into the chests that these folks have gone to. We have a mage tile. It's a mage tile, all right. They have heat. And a ship. Womp, get out. Done!
Let's leave.
Table flip has occurred.
Gee.
All right. We're checking tiles, is what I'm seeing out of Krelen here.
I mean, if I was Krelen and I'm checking tiles, I would have went to Earth Cave, checked the Hall of Giants.
Yeah, you were kind of right there.
Because there's 2 tiles, actually 3 if you count the other tile that's in Earth Cave, and you have the rod.
So yeah, you've got 3 tiles on the first floor. You've got 2 additional tiles on the 4th floor. All right, so we're gonna find out what Krelen skipped in that top right box, I think. Because, like I said, he killed the dragon. He didn't actually open this box. Oh.
Yeah, 300 gold.
Okay. Checks out.
Hey, I'd be happy with that Fire 2 axe. Oh, the other thing for going to Volcano is, I don't know, we're kind of broke.
We are, yeah.
And Armory is, like, you don't have to worry about fading any of these, Wait a minute, this is an undead pack and we have a Fire 2 axe.
We do.
So yeah, after checking out the Armory, seeing if we can get some cash, most likely. Because we have gold bracelets to buy, we have spells to buy. Come on, Volcano. You can do better than 3 digits.
A brack shirt. Okay. I appreciate it.
Is it white? Is it a white shirt?
That's an excellent question that I really wish he would have attempted to equip that. We got 1 digit gold. We got another Fire 2X. Okay.
Okay, so that undead pack...
Ribbon. Okay. We've got something. We got 2 4-digit gold chests.
Okay. Okay, I am happy with this armory.
Alright, this was a good play.
So I would go out, save, and start throwing Fire 2 axes at these undead.
Rich just about to go find out some bad news.
Oh, it is a pretty dangerous pack. Oh yeah, they have cremate. Oh, never mind. Oh no.
And he walked onto the tile and got ambushed is the worst part of that.
You've got a fighter black belt. I don't know if you're gonna make it out. With sleep touch.
Nope. Motion denied. You're going back in there for that ribbon, buddy. Yep.
Back to the armory. Man.
This is pretty rude.
Yeah, Krelen's looking to get those levels on the black belt, so he's gotta keep them up. Other than that, though, yeah, just get these spellcasting items and get out. I would just leave the volcano, go to Earth Cave, because enemies are not as bad there. They're typically weak to fire because there's a lot of undead there.
He did get the ribbon, right? I saw he grabbed
Yeah.
the fire. Okay.
Yeah, the ribbon and the fire 2 axe were in nice places next to each other.
Mm. Okay, this is decent-ish clear on those scorpions, and with the fighter up front. Taking most of the hits, we're good. Maybe.
I'm a little scared. Okay, we're good.
Alright. Rich working through that mage tile. He didn't immediately reset. Oh wow. I'm amazed actually. I didn't expect that.
Oh, he's trying to keep the levels because these low levels are so pivotal.
It's true.
Oh yeah, because Rich is actually keeping the white mage up, so those harm 4 charges he's relying on. Checking the desert.
We have a real
Oh,
baby. Oh baby. Alright, so this is terrifying right now.
Yeah. I'd be popping off. I'd no longer be popping off.
Quad X stick on Rich's side from the top right chest. That's also a big help.
Actually, yeah. If you find like the Agama tile and they're quad Xable.
Or the eyes. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think you can finish off a grind on the T-bones, but you ain't starting there.
Yeah. And for those of you that are familiar with black belts, the low levels is the hardest part about a grind.
Getting an ice play.
I mean, a lot of these enemies here were like that trap tile and volcano. They have like sleep touch. They've got cremate. Is this something you'd want to take on at level 8?
No. No. No, that's a reset. And Rich is coming over here too. We're holding hands again. Krelen had not saved immediately outside. That's okay. He's going to now.
Yeah. Burn that first encounter, just reset out, and we've got double ice play.
Not big on these R-bones. You know, they're in the way, but that's okay.
The Frosties, looks like Rich is trying to quad exit.
I don't hate that play.
Oh, it works. That's actually kind of nice. Because now you have like a definite plan to get EXP if you come across Frosties.
Yeah, that's real stable, which is really all you're looking for at this stage. Now, one downside for Krelen right now is I think he doesn't have the levels to have charges of warp. Ambush seafood. Did not ambush Rich. Okay.
And each lobster has lit 2 as their first spell.
Nice.
And Krelen is noping out of that, as he should.
Are we checking Earth Cave?
Yeah, he's making that play to Earth.
Can't land with the marsh, buddy.
Another happy landing. All right, what are you hoping to see in this?
Not that. That's not bad.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I don't hate this for some early levels.
Oh,
What did I blink and miss?
toxic from mummies. The other thing you could do is, Krelen does have 5-digit money, and...
tile!
Okay, well, here's our grind. Unless something goes really wrong. Like, we've seen the nuke. Like...
So, eyes do have pretty low MDef. You can bane them, you can brack them. So, I don't hate anything about this.
Yeah, Krelen has found exactly what he's looking for. I was going...
He needs to move that ribbon over to the black belt and take it off the fighter. He would also be better served, funny enough, walking down to the bottom rooms, because one of those rooms you don't have an off-step encounter. But this is big.
Yeah, you find...
Getting an adamant on Rich's side out of the ice cave incentive chest.
Yeah, I'd definitely be moving that ribbon down off that fighter, because you found both loose items, and we're still not even 30 minutes into the seed. We can get that grind going really fast.
Absolutely. Rich taking the backwards route out of ice. The thing you get to do because you have the warp spell. What's nice about that is you get to avoid the seafood, which that was that's not what you want to see.
You're hitting level 13 on a black belt. When do these punches start outpacing fire 2?
About now, roughly.
Yeah. Probably waiting for that. It's probably going to be next level, and then he's going to start punching.
I hope it's soon. We'll figure it out. Unrunnable wizard pack. Out of Farm 4. I saw Fog 2. Okay. We're in dire straits here, sir.
I don't know if Bane's gonna work against wizards.
Nope. That was 7 nopes.
So Krelen presumably gonna save the early levels.
Yeah. And now he's gonna try to kill off some people. I like this. Rich is getting through on Fog 2 strats. Chat, today is a new day in history.
And then the fighter just attack and quad X. One wizard at a time. We make it out of this ice cave. And Rich Bourque survives. And is gonna try to get out. Now, if I'm Krelen, I wouldn't be trying to kill my other party members off of the Grey Worm. Actually, it's probably the safer strat, but the... Oh, that's a way
I think it's worked well.
Yeah, I didn't know they had cream. Uh-oh.
Squint.
That's why you move that ribbon over to the black belt.
Absolutely. I mean, I don't know that he has armor to go with that. He moved the ribbon, he just didn't equip the ribbon. Okay, there he equips it.
Whoops.
Immediate squint at the black belt.
He kind of looked at you funny.
And he's only targeting the black belt. What is this? Also, move the red mage up to slot 2, please. You know, that's... You're only hurting your odds.
There's Frost.
That's a decent punch against the fighter there.
Fighter does have all the armor taken off.
Alright, there's our cremate. I start running here if I'm Krelen. Now we get the bottle out of the adamant. And there's our Frost. Rich makes the play up to Lefane. Okay, we got out with the black belt. This is the best news. So I think Krelen is taking a very long view of this seed currently. And I'll tell you why. That white mage is going to sit like that right up until he has a wipe in Topher. Because life 2 at level 1.
Yeah.
And he's just going to ride that safety for the rest of the seed, just knowing that he can do that. Dark touch on the eye. Okay. Maybe he needs to take that ribbon off.
Yeah, touches are weird.
I mean, it's literally just punching. You know that the touch isn't bad. Rich going to promote. Find some catmen in the way.
Yeah, it's still gonna be a bit before the punches catch up to fire too, which feels bad, man.
Yep. Thank you, Saryu. We missed the bottle turn into the crystal. So Matoya is going to give us our third incentive out of our cave.
And
all right, those punches.
In Matoya.
Oh, Krelen's out of heal pots. He's gonna have to walk out.
Honestly?
Yeah.
It's not too bad considering you're on the first floor. You can fly right to Elfland, buy yourself a silver +3, a pro ring +1, and that ribbon's +3. It's kind of nice.
Not a bad plan. I mean, I think the generic view would be let's fly to Canaria because the item shop's a little closer, but
yeah, time to buy some heal pots.
getting a key from Matoya, so not bad. Like, we need it for go mode, but...
Yeah, but you know nothing's in key locked.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're starting to one punch.
Nothing's in key locked except all of the rare gear that, you know, rare elite caster gear that you could want, probably.
Yeah, like Hence and Silver Knives plus... Okay, Ice +4 is pretty good.
Ice +4 is an endgame sword. With Fast and Temper. Ribbon.
And another ribbon.
Justified play. 100%.
Alright, this black belt is online enough to kill eyes. That is a wonderful sight to see.
Yeah, again, I'm a little worried about not having any potions.
Yeah, it's gonna slowly become an issue, but Krelen does have another house. So,
Yeah, and the way that he's handling the encounter minute, he knows that, other than however many steps he's incrementing while he's doing this fight, he can walk it out, right? Like, he had enough free steps after the last one to walk from this grind tile all the way out to the exit. Getting an ordeals play out of Rich.
well, let me just... Okay, so meanwhile, Rich Bourque, that adamant to bottle to crystal to key, meaning that Ice Cave is a required fetch quest chain that Krelen noped out of after seeing the bad scripts. How long do you think until Krelen comes back?
He'll get there. I mean, that's the thing. The other thing that's worth noting is he's got a little bit more levels on the fighter and the red mage. He's going to bring both of them back up after this grind. That means he's going to have warp charges, right? Because he didn't have those the first time he went down, and that was part of the scare. I don't think it's going to be an issue. He's going to go in there, it's going to be real fast and real funny.
A little risky.
Living dangerously here. Especially after seeing that he got ambushed once.
Opal armor is -3.
Oof.
And Rich Bourque finds a Yakima tile.
That's not bad. I don't mind that. Krelen is going to head out and get heal potions, which is kind of funny because I was just thinking about this. He had the juice with that house to finish out this grind without leaving.
Yeah, get it to 32, which is...
He's done. Okay.
Yeah, he's 32.
Yeah, but I mean, you find it that early, why not go to 42, right? Like, now, the good thing is, he also now has all the money he will ever want.
Yeah, buy some pro rings for everyone's.
Those Agamas are quad-exable, by the way.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Rich Bourque gonna take the full party grind to about level 15 before continuing out.
Not bad. So we saw some entertaining stuff to start, and now our runners have gotten their feet under them.
Right. You see that the Black Mage does not have the silver bracelet equipped because he can't. Yeah, that is the Black Mage Malice.
Very saying.
Anyway, if I'm Krelen, yeah, I just go through Earth Caves since I'm in the area.
He'd actually stopped at 31 on the Black Belt. It's okay, he's gonna get that level real fast.
Yeah, and it won't matter too much because, you know, it's Lich, and I don't know, if all else fails, you've got Cake and Zap. That's about the only things we do.
Chime out of ordeals. Required stop there. That does put Sky fully available to Rich. But
would you clear Sky with a level 15 party? With
not
HP
with the
and
magic
vitality.
he has. Not with the penalties he has on spells.
But you've got Brack.
Yeah.
if you like to live dangerously, I could see the Sky play. You've got unrunnable Sarias, which, honestly, not the worst thing to be unrunnable. Oh, Rich is Rich going for it? He's entering the Mirage Tower. Bold move, I'd say. That's the loot in Earth. So yeah, both of our runners have made excellent routing decisions, it seems, so far. The seed is giving them a bunch of the required items in the places they're checking. The difference is Krelen went to grind Black Belt, but Rich has, I'd say, a bit of a lead in exploration.
I certainly agree to that. There's quite a lot of world that Rich has covered so far.
Yeah. Now, I think I was talking about this right before we went live, but the main difference between these two parties that our runners are choosing is Krelen is betting on a bad Topher. And I mean bad like nuke, nuclear.
You know, funny enough, with the vitality penalties, we're not really safe from that.
I mean, you're more safe with a Black Belt with minus 10 vitality at 32 than you are with a Thief with a 20 HP penalty at level 16.
Yes. We do have an orb finally lit at the 44 and change minute mark. Rich is making a good go at this sky, honestly.
Yeah.
Krelen is going into that ice. A painful, painful ice.
Let's... Hold on.
I have pinged our helper, so
Yeah, okay.
We'll figure out the layout thing in just a second here.
Yeah. So thankfully you can still see what our runners are doing. Rich just making his way through Sky, while Krelen is actually going through the ice cave. So Krelen's gonna be greatly rewarded. And we're back.
The Oxyale out of Sky incentive. That's big.
What? So Rich Bourque, there's only one big thing you can do, which...
So if he just go modes straight up, just goes Earth, goes Sea, he's on his way. This is
Yeah, the issue is he's still looking for endgame swords. Other than Ice +4... Ooh,
there's our third ribbon, yeah. Opal Shield +4, it's not bad.
Another Pro Ring.
3, yeah. I mean, these ribbons are becoming kind of academic at this point.
Yeah, so now, the fighter can equip full opal armor and a ribbon.
Huh. You don't see that every day.
Yeah, the only thing that might change would be the opal armor, in case we find, I don't know, dragon armor, if we're that lucky.
Maybe he gets like a flame +4 and it's just better.
Yeah, because the blessings on the armor, the body armor is like, it has the double the weight of like gloves or hats.
Can I just say real quick, how bad does it feel to be in Sky Palace and you're throwing out Fire 2 axes with your Black Mage? Oof.
That does just feel awful.
Also, in the things that sting, I believe that White Mage has more hit points than the fighter.
Yeah, I did mention that. Like, the fighter is really good, but he was gonna get less HP than a white mage. That's the black belt. 12 hits for 633 and taking a punch back from Carrie. I think Carrie's going down this next hit. Yep, there she goes.
Alright,
Now,
we are up to 2 orbs on Krelen's side at 48.5. He has the adamant. He's going to go turn in the adamant. Excellent. The fetched quest chain continues.
And so it begins. Rich Bourque is gonna have to find a way to kill Tiamat, which...
Bane and Brack.
You cast the funny spell and pray. That's all I got. But level 19 across the board is pretty dang good. Like, if you didn't have such HP malices, this is getting close to a tofu viable party, except there's this issue called magic.
He's going fast strats. He's actually going to go damage against this Tia.
Ooh, that is pretty good.
Okay.
That
justified.
Quad X swing, harm 4, yeah, going full damage.
Oh no, the Black Mage is paralyzed.
Oh no, what will we do without our Fire 2 axe?
Tia's still a little thick. Has not dropped enough for the Quad X to go through, but...
Bonk for 3 hits 21. I think Quad X should work, especially if the fighter gets a hit in first.
Yeah.
Oh, it just works. Krelen's grumbling like, fetch question here again.
Fetch.
So we are up an air orb for Rich Bourque. Meanwhile, earth and fire for Krelen.
So, thinking about, levels and perspective here. The Volcano Dungeon Dive is super fast if you're not going to do Armory. Rich has not done the Armory yet, and therefore does not have the 3rd ribbon.
Yeah, but Rich already has 2 ribbons. But no, he's...
check. Okay.
Yeah, if you check that chest, you're probably going to check the whole Armory.
No, that one's free. There's no encounter steps.
Oh, right, you're right. I forgot for a second.
He's going to find his pittance in these chests. Paralisks here. Krelen. Oh,
Rich Bourque is actually going to be pretty dang happy because you've been running the full party at this point, and you're going to have... Wait. Okay, yeah, I was looking for the ribbons in the inventory. He's going to get all 3 ribbons, so... almost everyone's going to have a ribbon. Probably not the Black Mage, because, like, come on. Like...
Yeah. He did just put it on the ninja, so... he knows where his bread's buttered. Krelen is going to go into the Vestigial Waterfall dungeon. This is kind of unfortunate, but I understand.
Look at I mean, you've got warp at least, so like...
Yep. So you're going to get through it, you're going to warp out, it's fine. The downside is, of course, that you're looking at... it's effectively ceding more time.
Yeah.
The Legend SRV, yeah. Krelen just ran right through Volcano and took out Carrie in something like 2 minutes. It's pretty typical.
Yeah. White Mage being the HP tank of the party feels bad, man. Hey, look, metal slimes. Let me throw my fire 2 axes at it.
So what would be really funny is if the remaining boxes here in Waterfall were like Masa Excal. That was an Invis 2 gauntlet.
And the slab.
Oh, that's gonna be like slab to saber bonk. So Invis 2 bonk, very good. That's
An Ice 2 helmet. That Black Mage getting upgrades.
Oh, baby. We've got 2 sweepers now for the Black Mage.
Oh,
None of them take spell slots.
Man, can you imagine being a Black Mage in this scene? I'm like, wow, I'm useless.
So Krelen taking a minute to gather his thoughts, it looks like. He knows he needs to turn in the crystal still. Is this our first look at level 5 magic? It might be.
Yeah, it's... Wait,
Hey, there's our nuke in slot 4, where the red mage will never learn it. Oh wait, no, the red mage does learn it. It's level 6.
Yeah.
That thing's
Wait, no,
gonna be
Krelen's already turned in the crystal, because that turned into the key.
Oh, okay.
The chime is at Ordeals.
That's right. And the chime leads to the Oxy. Okay.
So Krelen's probably gonna...
Krelen's gonna follow the slab.
I don't know, he could go to Ordeals. Oh, it might be... Oh, he's doing it! He's saving in the air, like, not even... Like, if you find trash here, you just reset all the way back to the airship. What? Oh no. He almost had it.
No, he's doing it because of the slab. He wanted to prep for the slab being bad. Okay. I understand.
That is actually a very smart play.
It's as heads up as you can be. It's just unfortunate dice rolling here. Because it turns into the herb, and you're like, oh, I have to keep it.
Feels bad, man. Right. Richburg is diving Earth. That means gonna get the loot.
Yep. He will be in true go mode.
Yeah, true go mode, but Ice +4 is your endgame weapon. And no Saber Bonk.
Checks the Asher Trunk, because the Asher Trunk always pays out. Today it paid out a cabin.
I don't know if I'd want to call that paying out.
That's the meme. So there's our Saber Bonk. Oh, he resets straight out of that. Nope. Not even bothering. Which is funny, because I think I probably would bother with that. With a sub 42 black belt. A couple of times so far in the pod rounds, we've seen chaoses that were shrugging off 42 black belts, by the way. Throwing that evil out in the world.
That is true, but he does technically have a red mage with fast and temper. It's just an issue of, can that mage survive?
always the question.
I mean, let me go back to this. Blur Sinks. Yeah, the red mage doesn't have any like HP based analysis. It's just no ribbon, which can get scary.
Well, I mean, if you're banking on having your safety white mage for life 2, wherever you opt to pop that, I guess that's...
Oh yeah, that is actually brilliant.
I've done it too, but it's really hard to hold that in reserve, you know, the whole seed, right?
Yeah, because you'd likely only get one chance to do it. But that white mage in the back, just sitting there ready, is going to be massive, because you can just whip out the red mage, whip out the white mage to bring everyone up.
I don't... Well...
Specifically the red mage.
Yeah,
and
that's
black
really
belt
the
if he
key.
goes down.
So we are tied on orbs. Rich is just about to pull in on the Lich fight.
600 HP on that T-bone.
And
Probably...
Krelen's gonna finish out his grind here. I like it. I mean, it's not like super great, but I mean, he just one-hit that T-bone.
Yeah, for like 10,000 EXP, I think it's worth it.
Yep. I'm 100% on board now.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Okay. Safe!
Safe, air quotes, grind. It is a very low risk grind, though, especially because, like, if you die, you lost one fight. Ooh.
Yeah, and with how fast these encounters are off the hard reset, it's so easy. And then you fly... I think it's technically faster to fly to Crescent and then fly back after you've rezzed everybody. He might just walk it up, which would be kind of funny. Side note, I love how you get the cremate as like the appetizer on this T-bone for the nuke as the entree.
A good old slap in the face for the dessert.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Time to put the black...
Yep. We swapping. It's okay. Turns out, yeah, dinosaurs have pretty low morale.
What are they scared of? The most muscular man on Earth?
He doesn't even have a master's degree. Come on.
Hey, I'll have you know that black belts are indeed better than masters.
He stops at 41. I feel like he's doing this on purpose to bother me.
Why?
I know you're gonna pick up a little bit of chip experience on the way up. There's unrunnables. Maybe you get to go to McDonald's.
You kill Tiamat.
Well, and you still have Sea Shrine ahead of you too, right? So like, there's a couple of things, but I mean, it's a little bit like just take one more, maybe two. It'll be fine. It's fine.
And Bourque has been opening up a lot of these boxes, still hasn't found a really good sword. Like, he's found an okay sword, and that's it. Oh, it takes the one T-Rex with the full party up so other people get EXP as well.
That's fair. So I have to say, I haven't watched Krelen race in a long time, but I am seeing some really big brain strats coming out of him, and I love it. I am here for this.
Yeah, there are a lot of intricacies, especially when playing black belt. Like,
And like on
I am
Rich's
not a
side,
black belt player.
on Rich's side, I'm seeing just generally good play. Like there's nothing
Good
wrong with either.
traditional play, especially considering a thief party.
I mean, how do you define a thief party specifically? Like that's kind of the challenge, right? Like
I mean, like,
that he's using a thief, period.
or I should specify, not black belt party.
Okay, there we
Because
go.
like thief and fighter parties play more or less the same in terms of like routing your strategies of like grinding. It's just a difference of what do you want your breakpoints to be. For the fighter, it could be another hit on the sword you're using. For the thief, it's typically I need to survive a nuke.
But yeah, I mean, this seed started out super rude for both of these runners, and they're making good pace of it. Honestly, like this, probably doing better than I would have. Masa -3. We finally found the Masa. Let's go.
Uh-oh. This is not looking very good for Rich Bourque.
Masa -3 is still a Masa.
Still a Masa, but it isn't a 42 black belt.
This is true. This is 100% the case. However, he is almost a full orb up where he's at right now. And he feels comfortable with his current swords. I'm with you, Bujimano. It's just, you know how 42 black belts are in Topher. They just sort of melt the place.
Yeah. Like, the difference is about 3 floors worth of walking between Krelen and Rich Bourque, and Krelen might just make up a lot of that time in Topher because he can melt through. Plus, the other thing, if Rich Bourque gets nuked, he could be done for.
Yeah, and I mean, with the White Mage being the biggest hit point soak, that's... that's scary.
Has got 311 max HP.
With a fighter with 306. This is a little bit frightening on that side. And I know that Rich has tended towards fighter-based parties for quite a while. But man...
Yeah, as do I. However, like, when I see an HP malice on both the fighter and the thief, I know I have to get some levels on, like some extra levels on them to even have a chance.
I like how Krelen checked the top right box, but not the bottom left box in the hallway,
Bye.
so he missed the Masa.
I mean, it's not like the fighter's actually, wait, the fighter has, like, extra strength and hit percent.
Yeah, the fighter actually makes good use of that sword, and, you know, let's see. At Masa -3, you're hitting the breakpoint for the extra hits at, like, 22, I want to say? No, 21?
What about the previous breakpoint? Because I don't think the Krelen is nearly up that level on the fighter.
Well, that's the 5-hit breakpoint
Yeah.
is what I was talking about. So the Bujimano, the fighter has plus 20% hit. So you'd normally be 27. Oh, so it's going to be like 20. So yeah, like Krelen's fighter would handle that.
Alright, so pretty much just Kraken's floor difference between our runners. Rich Bourque. Topher better be kind to Rich Bourque, because that's kind of what I was. That's kind of could be the big difference between the seed. Is Topher kind of a pushover?
At 1 hour 8 minutes, Rich finds the nuke, which is very sad.
Nine hits 704, and Kraken goes down. Rich Bourque doing some good amount of prep before entering Topher. Gotta get the Night Cure 4.
Yeah, and picking up ninja spells maybe. I don't know if...
Yeah, Temper was at level 3 as well.
Well, I'd also be picking up Fast from 2 and Lock from level 1.
Are we gonna have, like, simultaneous Topher entries? $40 softs. Yeah, I think that's enough.
Yeah.
Softing before Topher starts.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I disagree.
Same. 100% same.
Like, what's the white mage gonna do? It's basically like an immortal white mage up until
So I think the logic is it's an extra target, right? Like, it doesn't have to do a whole lot, but you're soaking up a lot of life 2 charges off of the red mage for that.
Alright, Krelen's the first one in Topher on stream. At right around the 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 minute mark. That's Crab Cake's pace.
Reminds me of the challenge seed that recently got retired.
No.
That challenge seed was a test of game knowledge.
Krelen deciding to just exit real quick and then save again. Not quite sure.
It's in case there's a wipe and you don't want to have to reopen the orb and that sort of thing. I mean, usually you see stuff like that when you have short Topher and you can hit the rod lock or the loot lock as well.
Yeah, I get you there. Like, if I'm Krelen and I like made the commitment to go all the way to 42 on my black belt and get like little extra levels on the other party members. Like, the other party members are level 18 or something.
We're having a moment on Krelen's side. Hello, Jim.
Hey, Jim. Yeah, so Krelen.exe has stopped responding for a little bit and forgotten what Topher is.
And we're restarting.
Yeah, so Rich Bourque now certainly in the lead. I think this is gonna be decided by how bad is Topher and if Rich is prepared enough for it. Using nuke charges on Lich too. I don't know about that.
So,
You could always throw a fire 2-axe at it.
ha-cha. I understand the logic of it. The logic being, I don't know if this Lich is going to be the one that has the nuke, right? So,
Honestly, I would probably much rather throw a harm 4 and a fire 2 at it, along with the other people fighting. Because the harm 4 is extra effective due to Lich being undead. Oh, there's the nuke.
ooh,
The White Mage lives if the thief can get through. The Ice Sword +4 doing 4 hits 272. Or hits 190, hitting like a sponge. If the White Mage lives, that's 1 nuke. How many nukes are in the pool?
Enough. It's 2 or 3.
Yeah, 2 or 3. So I'm sure someone in chat will confirm for sure, but you see that 1 nuke and you survive it, that is huge. Because the Richborg's party, if they're at full HP, has very good odds of surviving nuclear if it comes out.
Yeah. Siren is saying 2 nukes, 3 nuclear. That sounds right.
Yeah, that sounds right to me as well. So yeah, if you see that nuke, and that is specifically within the Topher script, right? Because the T-Rex has had nuke on the overworld.
Correct.
Yep, Black Mage is gonna have to take some hits for us.
3 nukes and 4 nuclears, according to Pickles and Beer. That's, yeah.
One sounds a lot scarier than the other.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so we've got Fast coming out, going on the fighter. Ink. That's what you want to see out of Kraken 2. 9 hits 605. We've got Invis stacks coming out. Black Mage is just there to boost the damage potential and maybe take a hit. But we've got Swirl. Oh! The White Mage lives!
The 7 HP dream.
That's 6 more than you need. But Krelen is very quickly catching up. Krelen is on Kraken's floor.
This is a tight race. Farewell, sweet white mage.
Hey, it's not over till it's over.
Just throwing out a preemptive cure 4 on the black belt. I love it.
Oh my god.
Justified. Oh my god.
Well, Kraken 2 dies in 1 hit.
Wow.
Oh, we got excellent turn order for Richborg, getting the fast and temper before the fighter swung. So we got just everything going right. The Black Mage goes down from a punch, which, kind of won't be missed. Another temper goes out. The fighter swings 10 hits, 980. Rich is on Chaos. Assuming no shenanigans before the gate. Okay, yeah, Rich is on Chaos.
We're shenaniganless.
All the shenanigans were at the beginning of the seed. Can Rich close it out against Chaos right here, right now? Your highest HP is like 338 on the White Mage. You need really that fighter. You need the fighter to live whatever scripts Chaos may have. Ice 2, I just throw out a heal 3 or heal 2 at that point. Because you really need that fighter to stay up. And Chaos is absorbent.
Like a roll of paper towels.
Throwing out more Invis 2's hoping Chaos is punchy. There's nuke!
Oh! No! Krelen,
I
meanwhile, has pulled...
I don't think the thief has the power to get through it, because the fighter with the Masa couldn't, but this thief with an Ice +4 sword... Krelen has taken the lead on chaos damage already. Hold A and pray. You're doing 100 damage at a time. You're just meanwhile Krelen fighting weight strats and terminated. GG.
GG to Krelen on this victory.
All right, with
official time of 1 hour 17 minutes 37 seconds.
Well, wait, is the thief living?
The thief is still alive.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Oh no!
And we are joined in the booth by our winner tonight, Krelen. GG.
Krelen.exe has encountered a fatal error.
Yeah, so after you play the loot play, you're supposed to go left, then
I was sneezing so hard, I had no clue what floor I was even on anymore. I could not stop sneezing. I was like, no, where am I?
and if Chaos did not nuke Richborg's party, that could have been it.
I know. I thought I lost right there. I was like, am I on the second floor? Am I on the third floor? Did I use the baby grand? I couldn't remember. I like literally my brain reset. But that beginning, it didn't matter what was going on. That beginning was just wretched.
I'm glad I rolled a good one for you.
Oh, no matter where I went, like everything was just designed to murder us.
I loved the early Astos requirement with no particularly good way to kill him. Rich had landed a Bane. I think you landed a Brack.
Eventually, yeah, like my fifth try, I literally said, well, I can't kill this thing. So eventually a Brack did land. I guess I could have kept redoing it. I was wondering if he actually checked Matoya and pulled those two. That was one beautiful, having the two loose items, one spot right there, ready to go.
Yeah,
Rich, did you pull that?
No comment.
Sure.
No.
Wait. Did Rich pull the beginning two items, or did he get to pull them later after me? Because I was thinking
he pulled almost the same time as you. So,
yeah.
Which, for Rich, he ran Thief, Fighter, Black, White as his party, and the fighter suffered due to that malice mightily.
Yeah, that was I was like, I kept going back and forth. It's like, well, at least I can have a meat shield. And I guess it worked out for me, but holy crap. That was so nerve-wracking. I'm like sitting there staring at the screen, and then it's just like issue after issue after issue. It's like, where do I level? Where do I go? I don't even have any money. And then I couldn't even find a soft. I was going to try and get the white mage a few levels off of the super wonderful, easy, scrumptious T-Rexes there, but
I thought you were holding the white mage as a backup Life 2 caster.
Yeah, kinda. and as a meat punch for like Kraken in case it rolled something stupid and hard. But I mean, if it survives, great. If not, oh well.
Well, I was just thinking, keep it stoned until half your party dies, and then you soft it, and then you Life 2 them in the middle of Topher.
Yeah, I'd rather get a few levels as I'm going down just to see if they can survive a little bit longer, which is great. If not, then that's fine with me too. But I came across so much stuff so late, I felt it's like, well, the fighter is absolutely useless, and he was literally just a meat tank. I even got the invis stuff and the ruse, and I was formulating all these wonderful plans, and it just wasn't necessary. Just get a black belt of 42 and punch anything to death.
Yeah.
We are also joined in the booth by Rich Bourque. Rich, GG.
GG.
Thanks. Hey, GG Krelen. Awesome match. We watched that tail end of it, and we were neck and neck right there at the end. Just unfortunate what happens. Those Topher things.
I would have had you pegged dead if I wouldn't have sneezed. My brain reset. I did not even have a clue as to what floor I was even on. I
that was pretty funny. But yeah, GG is from my observation, I think Rich spent a lot of time looking for Masa because, Thief Fighter Party running both of them, I was really, you find both of those loose items right at the start, and I'm sure Krellen was popping off like, yes, black belt, yes, I can do this.
I couldn't find a place to level. I mean, like every single trap tile it's like, what was it? The imps murdered you. I found the seafood party platter tile and that murdered you. And it's like eventually I got super lucky and found that the eye grind. Got my black belt to 32, and I knew that I already knew where the T-Rexes were by that point because I was like, maybe I can find something in the desert, and that didn't work out. So I knew where it was. I knew how I can get them to 42 within like 2 or 3 minutes. I just had to be able to down the stupid T-Rexes within a turn or two because they had that nuke and they punched so hard.
Yeah, the T-bones were a big deal. Rich, I have to ask you about your absolutely heroic exit from Ice Cave with the Fog 2 straps. How do you feel about actually using Fog 2 to win a dungeon?
Yeah, like, I mean, that first dive it's like, okay, I'm going to get greedy. I'm going to check this spike tile and see what's there. And then it was the seafood party platter. It's like, oh, poop. All right, so I'm going back in there. And it's like, I knew I was only going to have like one warp charge. I didn't want to go through that encounter. So it's like, okay, well, I'm going to warp, get my items, warp back out, and see what we can do about walking out. And like the exit was like within my grasp, and then that Fog 2. Oh, Fog 2 a couple of times so that I'm only taking a couple of points of damage, and then getting the heck out of there. That white mage saved my bacon right there. That was awesome. So it definitely felt good because I would not have been happy.
Yeah, you were, what, like 10 steps from the stairs out? And
yeah.
I mean, they were unrunnable 7 wizard pack.
And you only have like Bane Zap.
Yeah. I had nothing, and it was just like, okay, well, let's see, because that could have decided the seed right then and there, but thankfully I didn't. Unfortunately, the seed got decided right there on Chaos, but is what it is.
that was truly neck and neck. I I made it a little bit more dramatic on accident, but that was a photo finish. That was amazing. I got to race against one of
that was cool. Like I was a little concerned with the fighter not having the HP, but I figured, okay, well, I've got Cure 4 times 4. I've got Life 2 times 4. All right, so we're good. And I made it through the Fiends. I had to use the Life 2 charges and the Cure 4 charges. Like, okay, we're good. We made it through the hard parts. My little white mage that could, with the 7 health, making it through, and being able to revive the rest of the party. And it's like, okay, we got this. This chaos is going to be fine. I'm going to be able to survive a nuke, and no.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, the big issue is always surviving that nuke, which, honestly, it's... I was scared of that from the beginning with this seed, because HP Malice on the Thief and Black Mage HP growth on the Fighter, honestly, like, I probably would have just ran Thief White Black or Thief White Red, because... I think you just need those levels.
I mean, it's a hard choice.
Yeah,
it's a hard choice.
I mean, it's obviously hindsight is 2020, especially the way the seed rolled out, specifically with Topher and Chaos. We can always go back and we can make decisions based on what we've already seen, but. It is what it is. I tried the fighter this time, and it didn't work. It almost worked, unlike the other day where my black belt was horridly miserable, and I was like 20 minutes out from finishing the seed by not finding a decent grind. So.
Yeah, you would have had me pegged if I didn't have the eyes or the that T-Rex I was able to beat around and bruise.
Yeah, I didn't see the T-Rex, but I mean I saw the
Even if you
Yakima,
did,
you know.
you probably wouldn't fare off too well because it had first spell nuke.
Oh,
Yeah, that wasn't fun.
You know,
32 black belt
I
was
mean,
able to punch him down in 2 rounds.
Those are a thing. Yeah, I heard nuke is problematic sometimes. So, but,
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt very sloppy. I didn't feel. I started off great, and then I feel like I just kept running into brick walls, and I was like, "Oh, he's gonna catch me. Oh, he's gonna find this too. Oh, okay. I found the eye grind. Maybe he won't find the eye grind that I found." But then, I couldn't even find a soft. I think I checked every single town in the game, and only Corneria had softs. Like I couldn't get my team up to where I wanted them.
they were definitely somewhere else. They have to be somewhere else. But
That might have been like Caravan. There's only 2 shops in the game that carry softs, so and one of them is typically guaranteed as
I definitely didn't go to the Caravan, so I don't know. But yeah, I had my thief petrified pretty early, and so I had to run without softs for a little while, but was able to find one eventually. And I mean, I actually did find it pretty quick because there was a soft in Titan's Drove, but I just didn't bring him back just yet, not until I went into a dungeon. So.
And my last item was the trying to find the Oxio, and I was like, it's either one of these two.
Mhm.
Hedged my bets, lost, reset out, immediately dove into, I think it was straight back into Castle Ordeals. And
Yeah.
if I had walked that back or kept that saber, I probably would have lost.
Yeah, I considered strongly following the chain because I would have had to get I would have to translate the slab to go to Lupa Land to get the herb,
Yep.
and that would have been the power gauntlet. So
Yes.
I considered that would not have made a difference in my seed though. I figured that by getting the extra fast casts and temper casts on the ninja, that I would have been okay. I was hoping to find a katana. You know, I was hoping not to have to rely on that ice +4, and I was definitely bouncing in my seat when I found that Masa. So,
Where was the Masa? I think I ended up with like some crappy sword from the vendor. I didn't even really
You
use the
missed
fighter
it
aside
by
from
one chest.
yeah,
The
it was
hallway
in,
left.
It was in Sea Shrine. Yeah.
Yeah, see hallway left. You check the top
yeah.
right and you skip the left one.
Yep, I was like, okay, here's my 1 greed. Okay, oh well, continue.
Yeah,
on.
it was a Masa -3, but I figured that I mean I was fine. I was getting 5 hits with the fighter even at level 20 with the Masa -3 because of his bonuses.
Yeah,
So,
that bonus was amazing.
Yeah, I figured that that would be okay. And like I said, I mean, I was getting through Topher with my loadout. My loadout, I think, was absolutely amazing. Just that chaos.
How'd you fare
Hit me
against
with-
Kraken?
What was it?
Right,
Like,
and-
was it like Swirl or something like that? That he hit me with something. It was non-elemental, so the ribbons didn't do anything.
Tornado?
Having all 3 ribbons didn't matter at that point. So.
I only found 1, but the red mage couldn't wear it, so I was like, I'll throw it on the fighter.
I was digging for something for a better weapon, and then I ended up finding the black shirts, which was good because the black mage couldn't wear bracelets. So that black shirt in the armory, volcano armory, was nice. You know, that helped. I mean, I felt confident with my loadout. I just you know, I obviously misstepped with chaos, and it is what it is. That cure 4. I mean, I was going to continue until the thief was dead. I knew that you know that AOE was going to come around eventually, but I was just going to keep on holding A and seeing what I could do with that thief, and then that cure 4 was like, yeah, no, I'm done.
Ooh,
I'm
he had
done.
Cure 4? Oh, I didn't even see it. I think I
Yeah.
killed him with every shot.
That's why I forfeited out, was because of the cure 4. Like I was on borrowed time anyway because he was going to hit me with his AOE eventually, but
I'm so sorry.
yeah, but it is what
That was
it
an
is.
amazing race. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Yeah,
You were a
thanks,
wonderful opponent. I greatly appreciate it.
Yeah. thank you for the race. I appreciate it. And Saracen and Tryhard, thank you very much for doing commentary on this. And I don't know off the top of my head who's doing the tracking, but thank you very much for that as well.
It was wild.
Indeed. Thank
Yeah.
you so much. Yeah, thank you all the commentators, the
Wild Ham,
free
thank you.
streamers. Thank you, Speed Gaming, for letting us be here.
Yeah, and specifically thanks to the one from SpeedGaming that helped us out, Diesel Pilot. Fixing the hiccup in the middle of the race is always appreciated in a timely manner.
Really? What happened?
There was just a layout swap. It wasn't big. In fact, it wasn't big. It swapped to the like next up is this, and it showed like your race screens really small. But we got past it. It's all good. I appreciate that we didn't even have to like prompt for the final thoughts. But do we have any final thoughts, Krelen, before we give SG back their channel?
I don't want to be sneezing on Topher anymore. That was that was nerve-wracking. I was like, I'm gonna lose. Like, I had I can't even express.
3 nukes, 4 nuclears were saying by the chat. So yeah, it can be scary.
I don't know. I one-shot Kraken. I was like, I queued everything up, punched him down to death. That made me a little happier.
Rich, final thoughts.
I think that was probably the best siege that I've had in quite some time because I roll poop quite frequently. So again, GG's to Krelen, and good luck in the rest of the pod. We've got Demon Frog and Pickles and Beer in our pod as well. I've got one more race. I've got to go against Demon Frog. So I think we're gonna have some fun with that next week.
Oh, it's okay. They're gonna abuse me for the win today. I'm sure of it. Those two are amazing. This whole pod, every single person in here is absolutely amazing, and I'm scared to race against.
Try hard. Final thoughts.
Man, we were joking about rolling dumpster fires at the start. and we rolled us a very entertaining dumpster fire, a very mean Topher, very mean early game, terrible magic. What more could you want? And I am so glad I came to commentate this race. So it's a pleasure, and thank you to everyone who helped out, and thank you to the runners for putting on a good show.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you to Krelen and Rich Bourque for this run. This was fantastic to commentate. I hope all of our viewers here enjoyed it as well. Thank you to Speed Gaming for hosting. Thank you to Admiral Tryhard for co-comming with me, and WildM for tracking. If you liked what you saw, come check out the randomizer at FinalFantasyRandomizer.com. You can join the Discord link at the bottom of the page. And our community is very open and welcoming. We're happy to get anybody in on the randomizer, and after spring tournament, we're going to have yet another of our Duckling boot camps, which is our new player orientation. So come check us out, come hang out. We are, like I said, a very welcoming crew. Looking forward to some of our upcoming races. We have a very busy schedule this week, especially. Yet tonight at just in 10 minutes, funny enough, on SG4 we have Papa Foy's versus Phoenix 29. At 10 p.m. Eastern, we have Dark Moon versus T-Tron on RPG Limit Break. Tomorrow, we have a slate of 7 races. If you come over to the Discord, you can see the schedule in the Spring Tournament channel, and it is chock full of good things to see. So with that, I have been Saracen. Again, thank you to my co-com Admiral Tryhard and Wildhem on the tracking. Diesel Pilot, our SG helper, who is taking care of all of our layout stuff and getting us all set up here. Thank you so much. And chat, have a wonderful evening.